Hi, world! Hello, everybody! Hello, my beautiful, wonderful, awesome, amazing, loving, caring people. How are you? How are you? How are you? I trust that you're doing great. I trust that you're happy and you're doing everything possible to be happy and stay happy. And of course, it's a beautiful day. I am loving it because summer is here. It's a beautiful, wonderful, amazing, magical, and awesome day. And I am truly grateful to be alive, and I am truly thankful to be alive because every day is a good day. Every day is a wonderful day. Every day is a magical and awesome day, and I am loving it. And with that said, let me send you love, peace, happiness, joy, and abundance in all good, wonderful, and amazing things. Receive it now. Receive peace of mind now. Receive healing to your heart, your mind, your body, and your soul. It's truly an awesome day, guys. I love each day. We're breathing, we're still alive. We just have to be grateful and thankful. And like I said, I am excited about summer. I'm always excited about summer, right? Good days, bad days, I am still excited about each day. Each and every day is a wonderful day. You gotta make it so. Okay, guys, and thanks again for the likes. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. And most of all, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it, guys. Okay? And with that said, let me jump into chapter 13 of the same book. You Can Do It by John Mason, right? And chapter 13 is saying, there's no excuse for being full of excuses. There is no excuse for being full of excuses, right? 99% of failures come from people who have a habit of making excuses. 99% of failures come from people who have a habit of making excuses. That's by George Washington Carver. You are never a failure until you begin to blame somebody else. You are never a failure until you begin to blame somebody else. Yes, people will do things to try and stop you, to try and block you from your destiny, but whether they conquer you or defeat you, that is up to you. So, stop blaming others. You are never a failure until you begin to blame somebody else. Stop blaming others. So it doesn't matter what your haters do or what the enemies do. Don't blame anybody if they defeat you. You'll find that when you become good at making excuses, you won't be good at anything else. You'll find that when you become good at making excuses, you won't be good at anything else. Excuses are the tools a person with no purpose or vision uses to build great monuments of emptiness. Excuses are the tools a person with no purpose or vision uses to build great monuments of emptiness. You can learn from your mistakes. You can learn from your mistakes if you don't waste your time denying and defending them. How many people we know, they never take responsibility for their actions. They're always blaming somebody else. Take responsibility for your action, okay? Don't waste your time denying or defending them, right? it seems to me that these days, it seems to me these days, it seems to me these days that people who admit they're wrong get a lot further than people who prove they're right. It seems to me these days that people who admit they're wrong get a lot further than people who prove they're right. Because a lot of people, they're always trying to prove they're right. You don't need to prove you're right. Just do what you have to do and keep living. Daryl Fizzer. What poison is to food, alibis are to a productive life. What poison is to food, alibis are to a productive life. Proverbs says that work brings profit, talk brings poverty. Work brings profit, talk brings poverty. That's what the book of Proverbs says, right? Some men have thousands of reasons why they cannot do what they want to do when all they really need is one reason why they can. We all know them, some people, right? So some men, or some people as you want to put it, have thousands of reasons why they cannot do what they want to do when all they really need is one reason why they can. That's by Willis Whitney. One of the biggest alibis is regret. One of the biggest alibis is regret. Don't leave any regrets on the field. That is why I always say to people, live life without regrets. What are you regretting? Everything is a lesson. Everything is an experience. Whether good or bad, it's life lessons. Forget the details, learn the lesson and move on, right? So, don't leave any regrets on the field. Give your all in the game of life, right? The most valuable thing I have learned from life is to regret nothing. The most valuable thing I have learned from life is to regret nothing. That's by Somerset Maugham. Eliminate your regrets, for the truth is that 1,000 regrets do not pay one debt. Eliminate your regrets, for the truth is that 1,000 regrets do not pay one debt. Sorry, you guys, my background is so noisy. Regret is an appalling waste of energy. You can't build on it. It's only good for wallowing in. Regret is an appalling waste of energy. You can't build on it. It's only good for wallowing in. That's by Catherine Mansfield. When a winner makes a mistake, he says, I was wrong. When a loser makes a mistake, he says, it wasn't my fault. When a winner makes a mistake, he says, I was wrong. You know? When a loser makes a mistake, he says, it wasn't my fault. Don't we all know those people? Never take responsibility for anything. They put the blame on everybody else except themselves. Do you admit I was wrong, or do you say it wasn't my fault? Which person are you? The one who says I was wrong, or the one who says it wasn't my fault? A winner explains, a loser explains away. A winner explains, a loser explains away. That means a loser is always explaining. There's no end to their explanations. An economy of words just to explain what has happened, you know? Just because they do not want to take the blame for anything. Idle people lack no excuses. Idle people lack no excuses. The word can't usually means you won't try. Can't weakens our resolve and many times does more harm than slander or lies. Can't weakens our resolve and many times does more harm than slander or lies. Can't is the worst excuse and the foremost enemy of success. Can't is the worst excuse and the foremost enemy of success. We have many reasons for failure, but not a real excuse. We have many reasons for failure, but not a real excuse. Excuses always replace progress. Excuses always replace progress. Ralph Waldo Emerson. Philippians 2 verse 14 and 15 says, gives wonderful advice. In everything you do, stay away from complaining and arguing so that no one can speak a word of blame against you. In everything you do, stay away from complaining and arguing so that no one can speak a word of blame against you. Stay away from the complaining. That is why I always say stay away from the negative people, the energy drainers, the always complaining. Life is never good for them. Stay away from those people and those things. Alibis and excuses should be cremated, not embalmed. Alibis and excuses should be cremated, not embalmed. The person who excuses himself always accuses himself. The person who excuses himself always accuses himself. Denying a fault doubles it. Denying a fault doubles it. The best years of your life are the ones in which you decide your problems are your own. Did you hear me? The best years of your life are the ones in which you decide your problems are your own. You don't blame them on your mother, the ecology, or the president. You realize that you control your own destiny, right? You will realize that you control your own destiny when you stop blaming everything on everybody. Like I said, it doesn't matter what they're doing. It doesn't matter who is trying to stop you. You just stay focused, right? So that was by Albert Ellis, right? Don't buy the alibi. We should live our lives like Florence Nightingale. And I do love Florence Nightingale. I love her story. I love what she did for humanity. So we should live our lives like Florence Nightingale, who said, I attribute my success to this. I never gave or took an excuse. She never gave or took an excuse. That's the end of chapter 13. Guys, stop making excuses. Stop blaming everything on other people. Like I said, it doesn't matter what they're doing to try and stop you, to try and defeat you. It doesn't matter. Just stay focused. Make no excuses. Blame nobody. Just focus on you. No matter what they do, you just do you. And stay focused. A lot of people, they make up reasons, thousands and thousands of reasons why they can't take action, and this is happening and that is happening. No. Once you want it and you want it bad enough, you'll find a way to get it without excuses or doubts or fear. So just do what you have to do. Achieve your goals, achieve your dreams, and stop blaming people, the government, the economy. Yes, it's hard, it's tough everywhere, but don't you see other people making it? Because they're not busy making excuses or looking what is happening or this is happening or what they're doing. They're achieving what they set out to achieve, and you should do the same. Achieve what you want to achieve, even on days when you do not feel like getting up. Get up anyway, push forward. And I am saying this because I've been there every day. Some days it doesn't feel good, or I don't feel like getting up, but I dust myself off and get up and say, it's a good day to be alive, and I'm here to conquer and do and take what's mine. You know what I mean? So guys, Thanks again for watching, liking, sharing, subscribing. My background has been a bit noisy, but you can understand. Okay? So, guys, as long as you get the message, and thank you again for everything. Love you guys. Bye.